happened last week because there's so much cool new stuff that came out. Oh, see you, Cool Aunt Wendy. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward so much to all the new remakes. Super Mario RPG looks amazing. The fact that they just seem to have so many more cutscenes, just dang, that that sounds so nice. And then like the triple moves, it reminds me of Chrono Trigger a lot. I don't know if anyone else got Chrono Trigger vibes, but I mean that's what I got from it. That looks awesome. Just seeing all the new, like, modernized locations look really cool. Arrgh, I can't believe this! Rebel friend, have you lost your way? Want the best gear, the slickest armor, the strongest rope? Pardon? Are you in need of help? Those stuck-up order no quarter clowns have no idea what they're missing. Hey, you look like a knight. Shovel Knight at your service, but I'm not in league with. So I heard that if you beat a knight, you get to take their title, right? Please don't do something you'll regret. I don't want to. The Great Baz Knight. I like the sound of that. I've no choice but to accept me now. Come on, let's do this. I like to think Baz has a Yosemite Sam type accent to him. Oh gosh, and it's been so long since I've played this game. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? Already pretty much forgotten how Shovel Knight controls. I'm too used to playing F-Zero now. So basically, I'm just gonna bop on this guy's head a whole bunch. You know how it is. Alright, and he has some lightning powers, as you guys can tell. Oh, shoot. Alright. We're gonna need to be careful here. We're gonna need to... Oh, yeah, that's gonna... that's gonna hurt in the morning. Hello, Gaming Granny. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Or a good night, rather. Oh, gosh. Jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Woo! Oh gosh. Oh, we've totally got him this time. Okay, cool. I was gonna say I don't remember this boss being that hard. But yeah, no, I like Baz because after you beat him, he's just like, no way, not even my oh, not even my voice can sustain that voice for so long. Not even my best moves could phase you. I've had allergies for the past week, so... this is not a good voice for my voice. Well fought. If you can accept defeat like a true knight, you'll always have your dignity. Now they'll never let me into the order! Never, ever, ever! I love the fact that Shovel Knight talks about dignity and now he's crying. The big baby. We can shovel him and we can hop on his little head. Get absolutely wrecked. See you, idiot. Yes. Now that Baz is gone, we can go on to take down an actual boss fight. Like Mole Knight. So in case you forgot or if you weren't here during the last stream, basically Shovel Knight, we're playing as Shovel Knight and he's on a quest. Defeat the Enchantress in her order of no quarter, taking over the land and hopefully figure out what happened to basically his girlfriend Shield Knight, who far as he knows, is like either captured or dead. The Tower of Fate. Wait! Say thy fork, knight! I bring gifts from the Trample King! Oh, but you can't carry anymore! Come find me again once you have a spare chalice. No. I love the music in this game too, it's really nice. Yeah, I hope everyone's just having a nice relaxing night tonight. I was thinking I would do something a little more laid back this stream, and I'm glad I chose Shovel Knight, because Shovel Knight is definitely a game that I can just sort of be sort of chill to. This is like a very nostalgic game for me, because this came out when I was like 13 years old. I remember playing this on my 3DS a lot. It was really fun. Because it was like one of the first games I played that wasn't like made by Nintendo. And like it was really inspirational to me that like you didn't have to be with a big company in order to make a game that was really popular and like was really well received. It was really cool. No. Okay, cool. We made it back on the bug. Also, I love these little stage gimmicks of like the giant goop beetle. It's fun. And of course this guy trying to blast me. Alright. Send out my green balls of destruction. Okay. I'm just gonna... That's one way to get past him. By basically phasing through him. You know, another valid strategy. Oh, you. The little stone head fish things. Ever wonder how all these little beetles are able to survive down here? Like, we're in like a freaking volcano. How is it like normal little beetle able to like walk across the floor of the lava here? Now that I'm about to start like talking about, oh, this is so unrealistic. Oh, lol, 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 lol. And I'm literally playing as a guy who uses a shovel for a weapon. Ridiculous. Yeah, I can acknowledge when there's just some things about a fictional world that I just have to accept. Then again, even some characters in this game find it kind of ridiculous that you use a shovel as a weapon. So should I really suspend my disbelief for that as well? I don't know. I think it's just more a part of this game's charm. Also, those bounces are kind of tough your first time playing this game. I remember dying at this spot a lot as a kid. But you know, when you have like endless hours to play video games in like middle school, you're gonna get good at something eventually. And I mean, I tried to do sports when I was a kid. I could tell I wasn't much good at it. Or like, I could tell when I was just like, yeah, my time doing this is pretty much done. But like, gaming was always something I was good at and I could enjoy with other people. So that's what made it a worthwhile hobby for me, or at least some part. In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found this chest. Wanna see? The Dust Knuckles. This is gonna be a really useful item because it basically allows us to do a form of air stalling. As long as there's dirt nearby. We just stayed in the air for a really long amount of time. We're gonna be checking out its usefulness. Pretty much, no, a lot of this game is gonna be pretty useful, so. But mostly in this stage. Not gonna pretend like it's super full beyond this. There's a couple more stages where it's useful. But I don't know if we'll get to all those today. I don't really know if I want to 100% this game on stream. Maybe I will. You know what? Maybe I will. I won't do like all the enemy encounters or whatever, like I won't go out of my way on the world map to like change every little thing, go after every little diamond, every little skeleton. But I'll try to do a lot. For you guys, for you the viewer at home. Boy. I love these little slime puzzle! Bread muffins. At least we get to enjoy the music a bit more. And also, that's another wonderful thing I always have really loved about this game was the soundtrack. The soundtrack is so good. Jake Kaufman, who wrote this soundtrack, also wrote music for the Shantae series, as far as I'm aware. And the DuckTales Remastered game, which is really, really cool. I'm trying to think of what other games he's written for. Although I'm sure you can look them up online, be able to tell. But also, one of the composers for the Mega Man series also lent her musical talent for the soundtrack and put some finishing touches over it. And you can really tell too, this whole game has a real Mega Man type vibe to it that I really enjoy. I guess with this game I'm now entering my Chugga Conroy Let's Player arc, where I more just explain things about the game that I enjoy to other people rather than just play it. But I feel like that has its own merits. That can be entertaining in and of itself. Because there's a lot of things people don't know about this game. As a matter of fact, I was telling my girlfriend about this game the other day. She and another friend of hers got really excited. They really dug the visual aesthetic in this game, no pun intended, because it wasn't me. If I was saying it, then the pun would be completely intended. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna go straight past him. Who cares? Lol, 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 lol. Can you tell I played this game a lot as a kid? I haven't played any of the Shovel Knight sequel games, though. Like, I haven't played Shovel Knight Dig. I haven't played, I haven't played too much of the card game, the King Knight mode. I haven't even beat the King Knight campaign yet. I just, I don't know, other things came out. I feel like, sort of took my attention away from that. And also college started, and I had to put my attention on more boring things like school. Terrible, honestly. Nice, gotta love that full health refill. Now we have more Knight to deal with. You're out of your depth, Spelunker. Are you lost? I love that there's red and green sort of like waterfalls, for lack of a better term. Neither of them are waterfalls. They're like lava and goo falls, but I love the visual dynamic. Really cool. These ruins belong to the ages, Mole Knight. They're mine now. But more importantly, is that your digging implement? I'm astonished you made it 10 feet down with that rusty trinket. I will bury you! I love how his big, chunky butt vibrates the entire stage. It's fun. Me even, I'd say. Whoa! Okay, don't get crushed by the dirt blocks. That's not fun. I love his little animation of him, like, slowly wriggling his way down. Uh-oh. No! Wait. I can dig my way out. Because I'm smart. Nice. Got him. Oh, we're really close to taking him down now. Just one more little boop. It absolutely wrecked, idiot. For justice! Shovel justice. Now we sleep by the campfire. On their Shield Knight. He's still falling. Save her. Gosh, I love the music in this game. It's so good. You can earn so much gold in this section, it's not even funny. Oh, we caught her. Good. Shovel Knight irresponsibly sleeping next to the fire once again. When will you learn? Not to just leave fires going overnight. It's dangerous! We've cleared the Lost City. Oh, and there's the Black Knight again. Off for yet another battle. But first, we must upgrade our health. Cause no trouble, warrior. I won't. Whoa! You have 4 music sheets. Magnificent. Take 500 gold for each. Wonderful. Let's see here. Oh, you found the bounty hunter. This shyster kept trying to lowball my bid until I told him I'd win a gold medal for his theme. Now that I have his music sheet, I can perform it for you anytime. Just ask. That's another thing, is it's just like paying musicians for commissions and things like that. Like, I've started thinking about doing something like that for my channel. And at first I was just like, that sounds really expensive to pay an artist, especially when I look at a lot of artists' rates. But I've come to realize that with the amount of time and dedication that artists put into it, not only is it worth it to pay them that much, but also the amount of time that they put into making something truly fantastic is kind of astounding. Like, it gets to the point where, like, paying something like $50 for 30 seconds of music is probably paying them close to, like, minimum wage. For, like, the actual time and effort they put in. So, you know, that's worth considering. It just goes to show, always pay people well. Always make people want to work for you, if that makes sense. Or like, you know, be nice to the people you hire. Let's see what's in here. Hey, you bought all the relics I had on hand, but don't worry, I'm already planning my next trip. Alright, now that we've sufficiently upgraded both our health and our magic, I feel like now's the time. Wait, what? Whoa! Don't mind if I do. Da-da-da! Wahoo! Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Also, that's another thing I really enjoyed about playing this game on the 3DS. It was the fact that every background actually had multiple layers of 3D to it. So like all the little things you could jump on really just popped off the background, and like all these places like had multiple different little layers to it. It was really unique, and I really loved it as a kid. And honestly, I feel like I would still enjoy it now. But we're off. Let's see. As long as we're gonna 100% this, sort of, we might as well actually do all the little side quests. That involves doing the Phase Locket challenge. So with the phase locket challenge, we're just going to be basically using the phase locket again. It's sort of showcasing some of its more general usefulness as both an air stalling tool and a tool to avoid certain spikes and hazardous things. That's neat! I like it. I love when platformers give you like little ways to use the items in ways you don't typically find yourself using them. It boosts creativity when using those types of items, and also it just gives people a better appreciation for the mechanics at play. Especially if you're a company like frickin' Nintendo and you don't let anyone make like ROM hacks of your game without basically wanting to sue them to heck and back. Making little challenge stages like this is really fun. And it boosts creative level design, in my opinion. Oh gosh. Yeah, like this isn't just an item for accessibility. You can create real challenges out of this, and it's really fun and interesting. And it allows you to do some things that's like a little bit more challenging than like the normal levels, basically. Look at that! How neat. But anyway, the Knuckler's Quarry. We do have the Dust Knuckles. Is that what they're called? Oh no, I might be thinking of Mega Man, calling them Hard Knuckles or whatever. Probably like some sort of something gauntlet knowing this game. Oh yeah, but look at us punch through that dirt. Smooth. Let's handle these Plague Knight cronies. Got him. I love the Mole Knight music, dude. It's so good. All the music in this game is just so good. And like, if there's one game soundtrack I would recommend you listen to, well, it'd probably be something like Super Mario Galaxy. But if you want something that's like, you know, came out in the last decade, and gosh, this game is like pretty much a decade old, huh? Shovel Knight is a great game to listen to. All 4 of its campaigns, can't go wrong. And it is such like varied tones. You'd think if it was like sort of had that 8-bit noise that it would like sound font, then it would basically be just one main sort of type of. But no, these soundtracks are all really varied, and I think it's one of the more interesting aspects of this game. This is the Hall of Champions, a living monument to the founders of this great land. Admission for one, that will be 5,000 gold, please. Oh, wonderful! Clearly a discerning patron of the arts. Enjoy your visit. Well, Fred! Ack! This place is haunted. There's ghosts roaming the halls and we're all trapped here. This includes you! So, are you gonna do something about it? Yeah, you rude little son of a gun. No, do something. I don't know. So anyway, we're trapped in here and there's a bunch of ghosts. That sort of sucks, but you know, at least there's like hidden things here. And by using this sphere, this took me such a long time to figure out as a kid. Using these spheres, you can actually eliminate the ghosts with the little things of light that they put out. So like, there goes one ghost, and there goes those two, and they give you a lot of gold too, so it's very generous. This is actually a place where you can earn a lot of gold if you really are patient and know where to look. And when a room lights up, just like Luigi's Mansion, that's when you know all the ghosts are gone. Well, that was a useless turkey. I really should have saved that for later. Oh, great! You blew my secret hiding spot. Now those ghosts will get us both. This room was already dark, so I figure that person was not safe to begin with. However, I will let him continue living his wonderful fantasy that he was safe all along. Until I came in and ruined everything. Like I always do, because I'm the protagonist. Ruining things is my job. But I at least tend to make them better afterward. That's how the being protagonist, how it works. In my job description, make things worse before I make them better. Oh gosh. Actually, that would make an interesting, like, nerd t-shirt. Hello, my name is the protagonist. My job is to make things worse and then make them better. Alright. That's another room cleared. I can't believe I saved up all my money for this. Yeah, you probably should have invested in something a little bit better. Maybe like crypto. I don't endorse crypto, don't do it. Just covering my butt here. I've learned during my travels that ghosts hate light. Now you know too. I love the design for these characters and like the clothing aesthetic. I know Kay Mizzy is really into that. But I don't know. So I'll like text her like interesting character designs that I enjoy. Yeah, I think she'd enjoy it. And that's another thing, is that the pixel art for this game is immaculate. Obviously, like, what they were going for was like that old school Nintendo type vibe with the graphics for this game and the art style. But what I hear, there's very few colors that like, well, obviously there's more detailed sprites on screen than what the NES would have provided back in the day. There's very few colors that used in this game that the NES would not have had access to. And one of them apparently is one of the blues on Shovel Knight, I think, was one of the main... I think I remember them saying in an interview that one of the blues on Shovel Knight, either that was the reason they went with blue for Shovel Knight, was because of the amount of blues that the NES had to offer, so they could make them more detailed, which is the same reason Mega Man is blue, by the way. Mega Man is not blue because the creators wanted him to be. He's blue because they wanted him to be detailed, and that was how much color that they could offer being detailed, or that was the color that they could make the most detailed. Ha! The ghosts will never reach me in here. Solid walls, my friend. Totally safe. Yeah, I just broke through the walls, and I'm extremely corporeal, or I don't know, opaque. Not ghostly, basically. I don't know what words mean anymore, to be honest with you. I stopped using words a long time ago. That's why I'm a Twitch streamer who talks too much. Okay. Boom, shakalaka. We're done here. Boom. Ba-ba-boy. Every room is cleared. Except for this one. Whoa! Okay, so we actually had to beat all the ghosts in order to do this. That's very Super Mario 64 Big Boo's Haunt of them. Also, this track goes hard. Come here. Nice. So we actually do have to take down an entire boss like this by using these orbs. pretty challenging, but I think the game has given us enough practice at this point to where we can do it relatively confidently. And the best part is that at least our damage does stack. That is one thing we have going for us right now. That I believe the damage stacks. However, I haven't played this boss in a long time. I'm a little worried about how we do, but for the most part, I think we're doing fine. I love the music for this game. Sorry, I keep saying that like every other sentence, but it's so dang true. Yacht Club Games, you've done it again. Look, it's all light outside now. This is awesome. Also, I forget what engine this game was made in, but apparently it wasn't made in a 2D engine. It was made in a 3D engine. And with everything going on with Unity right now, I'm kind of concerned that they'll take this game off. I don't think Shovel Knight's in Unity, but if it is, I am greatly concerned that this game will go off the market. And that would be very painful for me in particular, who loves this game. But anyway, Hero, thank you so much for saving us from the ghost menace! How thoughtless of me not telling you the place was haunted! And again, that's the risk you run! Paying for something in advance before you know the details. Please allow me to reward you for your gallant bravery. This game has a wonderful sense of humor. Please come back and enjoy the collection anytime. Well, at least we made a nice profit off of, like, actually looting this place. Seriously, we collected a lot of gold from this place. Time to see what people have to say about, this. Ah, you surprised me. I was absorbed in these paintings. I wonder if this is like some sort of staff room, basically. Some sort of monument to all the devs at Yacht Club Games. That would actually be a really sick Easter egg. And I hope that's true, actually, now that I say it. Wait. Can you decode glyphs with this? Yeah, like that's the English alphabet, and then like some sort of weird like hieroglyphics. I'm sure there's like text written in these hallways that you can decode and see what it says. These bizarre faces reflect the artist's tortured mind. Oh yeah, this is probably definitely a dev room. If so, that is wonderful. I hope that's true. I'm gonna have to look it up on like a Did You Know Gaming video or something. That would be really, really interesting. It's good to see that even common brutes can appreciate fine artistry. Excuse you, you don't have to call yourself a brute. I mean, you certainly weren't calling me a brute. I know that. I mean, I just saved you from a bunch of ghosts, so... That can't be it. Yeah, this is definitely a dev room. Like, none of these devs look the same. The same as far as I know. Wow, what impressive use of a limited color palette! That's really funny. I hope no one commissioned these dreadful paintings. Yeah, I feel like all of this is just the developers poking fun at themselves. You love to see it. You'd love to see a good dev room. Alright, what is this? Shortcut? Let's find out! Whee! Jump on that lady's yoke. Make her yoke heavy. Ah, shoot, gotta fight some guys. I mean, yeah, I could have headed in the catapult, but oh. Yeah, probably jumping into catapult was the right idea, and I fumbled. Yeah, I fumbled. Oh well, this will test my ability to platform in the dark. Again, you make these little mini levels a lot harder than your normal level. Sort of spices up the gameplay a lot. Woohoo! 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 Yeah, idiot. Didn't get a whole lot of gold from that, but it's alright. Might as well face off against Black Knight. With you by our side, Black Knight, total dominion is within our grasp. I beg of you, take my words to heart. Your safety is my only concern. Was that the Enchantress? Tell me what you haven't you tired of this charade? Stay out of this. You never were one to blindly follow Black Knight. But the Order and the Enchantress must be stopped. Fool! You're headed down a ruinous path. The only path I seek leads to the Tower of Fate, and I will reach it. Never steal thy shovel! Oh, that's true. Black Knight has, like, the one weird laugh. Maybe I should give him, like, a sort of weird voice in the future. Steal the shovel! Oh boy. He's doing jump shots now? So, as you can see, Bro's technique has really improved since the last time we fought him. Boom. Boom. Oh boy. Yeah, and he's now more precise with his shovel drops. So that's a little concerning. Aw, dang it. Almost had him. I love the Black Knight fight theme. Oh boy. Again. Shovel Knight soundtrack. Listen to it sometime when you're looking for something to listen to during work. It's awesome. So as much as some of you might want me to check out the airship or the clockwork tower, I feel like I'll go ahead and do the most boring one first, which is Polar Knight. Now, the ice levels never really were like my super favorite. Like, I never hate them as much as like most people do. And this one at least varies things up quite a bit. So it's not just an ice level. There's a lot more to it mechanically than just that, which is good. But it definitely has a lot of those ice features. And like, as far as I can tell, out of these later stages, it's definitely like one of the more boring, or not boring, but just sort of plain themes for a stage. Especially in this like last quarter of the game, where I feel just like the other levels are like, ooh, a steampunk airship. Ooh, a clock tower. Like Castlevania. I don't know, I feel like this one sort of falls flat by comparison, but at least you have some nice northern lights to look at. It's very pretty backgrounds to look at. I hope by watching this, if you guys have never played this game before, you can really appreciate the artistry that went into this game. And again, this wasn't made by like some sort of AAA studio or some like billion-dollar company. This was made by like a very small company of a relatively few amount of people. I think this was actually a Kickstarter game, which is like one of the few times a Kickstarter game is actually like not only not been a scam for one thing, but actually been a huge success for the company. And yeah, Club Games is still going strong. I want to try their one game, Mina the Hollower, when that comes out, because apparently that's like a cross between The Legend of Zelda, or like the 2D Zelda formula, and Castlevania, in sort of like its atmosphere. And I think that's such a cool combination. Oh gosh. Okay, I forgot one of the stage gimmicks for this is snow. And if you touch the snow, it covers these otherwise deadly spikes and makes them safe to walk on. Very nice. Nice, bumping up on the guy. Uh-oh. This song never was my favorite as a kid, but you know what? It's sort of growing on me now. That's sort of the cool thing I like about replaying games when I'm older, is that I tend to appreciate some things that sort of went over my head a little bit as a kid. Like, some things you don't truly learn to appreciate until you've grown up. I feel like one of those things, and sorry if this seems a little weirdly off topic, one of those things that I've only really grown to appreciate now that I'm older is like things like Sesame Street. Things that like are, sure, they're educational for children, but like they also like try to be entertaining for adults too, and that's a really hard balance to strike. And so yeah, I think especially early Sesame Street pulled that off really well. And I don't know, you just love to see content that's aimed at, you know, at young children, but is also like sort of meant for everyone. I think that's awesome. And I think it should be encouraged more. I feel like Disney, I don't know, I hate to say Disney's dropped their bar of quality over the years, but I just feel as if like there's not as much nuance to a lot of their productions. And I don't just say this as somebody who just thought the Mario movie, in my highly biased opinion, was one of the best movies to come out in a while. Or like Spider-Verse, or the new Puss in Boots. I more just mean it like, I don't know. I saw The Incredibles for the first time like a year and a half ago, which I know, especially for someone who was born when I was born, that's really late for me to be watching that movie for the first time. But I have to say, that is an amazing family movie. And not just like a movie about a family, but like it's a movie for everyone in the family to be able to enjoy. No matter what like age they're at or stage of life they're in, and I think that's cool. I wish more media was like that. And like pulled off that well. Now, of course, I'm not expecting like every movie to just be this absolute masterpiece, but I don't know. Oh wait, the horn. Oh. There we go. Give a big old toot on the horn. It'll take you to a faraway land or something. No, wait, that's Mario 3. Anyway, yoink. See ya, wolf. Oh shoot. See ya, idiot. That's what you get for running off cliffs. You're a dummy idiot. I love this platform and it's like weird rainbow uke. It like really looks vibrant for some reason. Well, I mean, I really like rainbow aesthetics. It's like kind of cool. It's interesting. Oh gosh. There we go. Alrighty. Whew. Hopefully my cough goes away soon. Good grief. Now it's less of like an actual just cough and more just like something constantly tickling the back of my throat. It's terrible. I don't like it. There's probably something over here. And I'm right, as per usual. Well, okay. The whole world's humblest streamer thing is kind of... That whole bit has gotten it old, and also I haven't referenced that bit in like half an hour. So, you know. Maybe that just sounds like I'm just being extremely prideful on purpose. Or, you know, unironically. I promise you, it's extremely ironic. I try not to be a massive booty hole in real life whenever possible. Sometimes I do fail at that. But, you know, none of us are perfect, and we all gotta strive to be better. Oh gosh. No! Woo. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I could have reached that! Oh, this is so dangerous! Dang it! Oh, it's so dangerous. Okay. Here. Yep, you're gonna do your little dive. Good. Yes! Alright! That's exactly what we want to see. Oh gosh. Alright. Getting in the danger zone now. Hopefully we reach a checkpoint soon. Oh. Well, that's pretty much as good as you can get. Alright, time to take on the Polar Knight.
So, my old friend, the day has finally come. This will be our final duel.
Oh, because he has a big snow shovel. That's fun.
Should we not lay down our shovels and part as equal? Oh, the order has no equals. Surely you can recognize power. Join us. You've forgotten our oath! What happened to the proud warrior I knew? Humph, no more words. The bitter cold will claim you.
Gosh, so I guess, working with him was kinda, hostile, I suppose. But yeah, we're just gonna sort of use our orbs a little bit and sort of help clean him up. He can counter our shovel spike, which is interesting, and he can produce spikes of his own in the ground, which is equally deadly. But thankfully, we can stand on spikes after we beat him. Gotta love that post-level ending invincibility. And as we warm our hands by the fire, we take a nap. With the fire once again going on. I can't even do my fake snore anymore. This is terrible. Okay, and there's one last little fight we can have. One last little encounter. Oh, I love the dark. The atmosphere is so good for this fight.
What magic is this? Our honor. Traits of a respectable warrior.
Sir, I don't believe we've met.
We meet today on the field of battle. We have both defeated many knights, traveled far. Today, we fight. Stand aside! You and I have no reason to battle. Conflict is a reason unto itself, brave knight. Today, you will be tested. Are you ready?
Alright. So this guy, I forget what his name is, but he sends out a volley of lightning attacks, and basically, he is actually legitimately trying to test us here. If we can, depending on how much health we have after we defeat him, we will get, different amounts of gold that he will reward us with. And I think that's a really cool mechanic, and it's like one of those more hidden aspects of the game that you would never recognize on your first playthrough. But it's totally there, and it does make playthroughs a lot more interesting. Oh, I forgot that he had a wind mechanic to him. So I beat him with barely any health, and so I'm probably gonna get barely any reward from him when he disappears.
Ha! I've been bested, but barely. You still need training to overcome what lies ahead. Farewell, Shovel Knight. Dang, it's rough.
Oh well. We don't have the right item for Frigid Flight yet, as far as I know. Let's take down the Clockwork Tower. This stage has some really good music to it. There we go. That one shovel is really, or that one pile shovel is really doing some work for us in this stage so far. So yeah, a lot of the gimmick for this level is conveyor belts, and I feel like I can't help but feel like they were seriously trying to reference Castlevania with this stage. But with the gears in the background, there's going to be a very heavy motif of gears in this level, as you guys will hopefully see. But also there's like some Dr. Wily-esque inspiration in this stage. I feel like the type of song in the background is more reminiscent of a Dr. Wily stage, as well as, you know, the conveyor belts and the overall, like, coloring of the stage reminds me more of a Wily castle than a Dracula's castle. There's nothing wrong with that. You can combine themes. Actually, I feel like combining themes is like a sign of creativity. Being able to combine things in a way that works well, it shows nuance. So I don't know. I feel like while there is something to coming up with I mean, yeah, there is something to coming up with a genuinely like 100% original idea. I feel like that's just so unbelievably rare. Not to say that everything's already been done, of course. But just like, I don't know. It's so rare to be the thing that everyone tries to copy rather than the thing that's successfully you know, tactfully mimics something else. However, I don't know. It could be argued that pretty much everything copies off of something else eventually. But I don't know, maybe I'll just shut up and let you listen to it. Can't let you get too comfortable listening to the music without my wretched voice coming in to ruin things for you once again, because you know, don't want to get in the way of those Twitch copyright things. They're kind of dastardly like that. I remember one time one of my Super Mario World videos got muted because I was just playing the game and I like wasn't talking for like 10 minutes or something. This was like one of my very early streams, so like I didn't really know how to like carry a conversation, especially because I like had 0 viewers on average every single stream. It would be very rare that I would have even a single viewer online. Oh, look at me now. I have 1 viewer right now, it says. Thank you to whoever is watching. But also, we have the YouTube archive channel, so you guys watching on YouTube can appreciate this too after the fact. Feel free to watch twitch.tv/JackTheRaccoon. I stream every Sunday. In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found this chest. Wanna see? Alright, so we just got this, the mobile gear. Ride over hazards and reach higher places. Hop on and hold on. This is a little bit more expensive of an item to produce, but it does allow us to hop over spikes. It allows us to hop over gaps. It allows us to pick up collectibles too. It's a really useful item. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it goes underutilized for a lot of the game. It doesn't help that it, you know, appears in like one of the last levels in the game. But I don't know. I feel like there's gotta be some use outside the level it's found in. I think we'll find out what those use cases are as we keep going. Nice, we were able to make it in here. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. Oh! Woo! Woo! Okay. I didn't think I was living that. So, you guys must have definitely thought I wasn't living that. Where do I want to go? Which way seems more secret? I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up. This seems like more of a secret. Seems more out of the way. I was right. Good job. Good job, me. You've done it again. Scoundrel. I'm a dingus. I love the sound of like this level starting up. Or like the sound of like the opening bits of the song. I don't know. Just is interesting and fun to me. I can't really explain why. Oh gosh. Okay, cool. I just barely made it. Gotta love the times when you just barely make something. Am I able to obtain this chest? Gosh, risky phase locket usage. Okay. We did it. No treasure left behind. And now, interesting, like a portable auto-scroller, pretty much. Another interesting mechanic, for lack of a better term. I don't know, I really like this too. It's like it's carrying part of the stage with it. And I'm being left behind like some sort of Christian apocalyptic literature book. Oh gosh. Okay, cool. Whew. Gotcha. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, wait. After I'm done with this level, I want to unlock the charge shovel. Because you can actually get an upgrade in the second town that gives you, like, a charged shovel attack. And I figure I might want to take advantage of that soon, because a lot of these guys could really use a good charged shovel to take out in, like, one blow. Might be useful. Speaking of might be useful, heck yeah, I'm taking that turkey or chicken or whatever that is. I don't really know what it is. It's meat of some kind. It's definitely not tofu. So we're gonna take it, of course. If it's not tofu, eat it. Apologies to my vegan viewers out there. Alright. Well, anyway. Nice, we have that. Boingy? Alright, we bounce on up there. Oh, shoot. I could have been cool. I could have. If I... Let the record state that I could have been cool if I had tried. But I didn't try. At least not enough. Therefore, I wasn't cool. But... Oh, you can't have everything. Oh gosh, speaking of auto-scrollers, this is extremely Castlevania, except at a much faster pace. This part, a vertical auto-scroller, and moves up too. So I feel like this reminds me of like Castlevania, the Super Castlevania 4. Is that the game I'm thinking of that has this sort of thing that goes on? I don't know. Castlevania nerds, you could tell me. Let's see. What is up around here? Is anything going on up here? No? Okay. I love the music to this stage, dude. And all the remixes just get so much better with the Spectre Knight campaign. They remix every single stage theme, and it's beautiful every single time. It sounds so familiar and yet so different, and yet, in my opinion, almost all of them sound better. Somehow. Ah! Did you make all that noise? I can't think straight! I have so much work to do!
Just work on letting me past, little friend.
Oh, big words, Tin Man. I'll show you a thing or two. I'll show them a thing or three. As the old, as Rex would say. And yeah, Tinker Knight is just sort of like a pathetic little boss battle. I think it's fun. Doesn't really represent, Dr. Wily or Dracula very well. But I mean, as a joke boss, it's pretty fun. Oh wait, let me use my green balls to take him out. There we go. Ba-ba-booey. Huh? So, this is Tinker Knight. And this is extremely Dr. Wily and extremely Count Dracula, both of whom have a second phase that is way more intimidating than the first. And I love the use of like the way they do it here is like really humorous, which again, Yacht Club Games in this game especially is like really good at its humor. The world doesn't take itself too seriously, for the most part, which is awesome. And you get a nice, satisfying big kaboom! And you blow up Tinker Knights. Little robot. I say little robot, but jeez, that thing was huge! Wondered if he had to make any sort of down payment on that. Imagine I just broke that and it was like right after he finished paying it off. How would that feel? That would really suck. But anyway, I've saved this for last intentionally because it's one of people's favorite stages musically. And some of the least favorite stages in terms of actual platforming for some reason. I never really got that. Like, sure, it's difficult, but hopefully, you guys can be able to watch a master at work. Be able to just take it in and enjoy the good parts of it. While I handle everything. Let's see, I got rid of the platform because I'm a peg. Oh, there we go. We still made it. You gotta have that momentum. Oh yeah, as you can see, there's enemies hidden behind certain, like, I don't know, covers, I guess, if you want to call it that. There's, like, these lightning guys who, like, shots will fire in different directions based on what's beneath it. This level does pick up the challenge quite a bit, but the aesthetic of this level and the music really helps keep the player motivated to keep going. At least from my limited perspective. Take care of that guy. And this has the wind. If you've ever played Mario Brothers and hated the wind levels, you might not like this level too much. And I mean, Mega Man also has wind, I'm pretty sure. There's the Airman stage, and the Wingman stage has wind. If that makes sense, right? Hope it makes sense. It'd be kind of odd if Airman stage had more wind than Windman stage. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. Excuse me. Got these flying knights from the screen beforehand. Gotta bounce on the cannonballs. It's very Mario 3. Even New Super Mario Brothers, we had some cool airship levels. And Mario 3 fans rejoice. The airship levels in this game are not auto-scrollers. Yay! Or at least not for the most part. There's one auto-scroll section here. We'll be coming up on that one relatively shortly. But, I mean, at least this, for the most part, doesn't have auto-scrollers. Okay, well, in any case, we move on. Oh, that's right, there's this mini-boss. That's a fun one. Look at all these guys just toiling away. It's something I'm ultimately just gonna destroy. They just blow up with it. That's so sad. And ever so briefly, we had 420.69 gold, so if you could, Mr. Editor, please pause that counter and then, like, put in some sort of laugh track or something, I don't know. Be a little creative with it. I don't know if this video is getting edited, or if this VOD will be edited and put on YouTube. I hope it is. Shovel Knight's a fun game. Deserves it, in my humble opinion. Oh gosh. But of course, like, I'm busy. Labob is busy. And I will totally understand. If he isn't able to edit this. Actually, yeah. I need to talk to him more about that, but in any case, Chester here to give us one of the best items in the game, in my opinion, is the propeller dagger. We can just fly through the air with this, and we can sort of cancel it by pressing back, I believe. No, we can't really cancel it that much, but we can sort of, like, greatly reduce the amount of horizontal distance we fly, which is really, really good. It's actually surprisingly gracious with how much it lets you move. So, that's awesome. I love it for that. Alright, so as we move on upward, we're going to find nothing here. But there's like these flying jellyfish, and we're just gonna have to bounce across them in a row when they're not electrocuted. Alright, so we're just gonna have to move past this guy. Ah, shoot. Well, that was a long fall. But, you know, that's what happens when you try to take shortcuts in life. But, you know, we have a really nice song to keep us company through this. I love the change in music, and the change in pitch, the really high notes, mixed in with, like, nice beat that sounds like a propeller blade a little bit. It's really, really just pleasant. And it's adventurous at the same time. And I enjoy that. It's sort of epic, almost. Like, epic doesn't even really seem like the right word. It just more seems like more grandiose. I don't know. And here's just a wonderful background of the Tower of Fate against like a sunset backdrop. It's really, really beautiful. And I love all the detail that went into making it work. They really push this simplistic art style to its absolute limits in the game, while still making it feel authentic, sort of the age it's trying to pay homage, which is really hard to do. This game handles that beautifully. Alright, I'm gonna use the propeller dagger right here and we're— oh, shoot. Okay. Let the record show that I was not trying to be bad there. I just was bad. Because I know sometimes some people wonder. I've had a few people ask me, why'd you do that on purpose? And like some people are gonna ask me right there, did you do that on purpose, Jack? No, I didn't. Stop making fun of me. But anyway. Woo! That was close. Maybe that's another reason why people don't like this level. Is the amount of spikes this level has and the placement of it specifically is something that is just really hard for newer players who haven't played as many retro platformers. And I mean, that's fair. But also, yeah, I don't know, that just seems like another way this game is paying homage to the NES is by having some of that more difficult platforming on here. It's not terribly difficult. Like, it's definitely doable. But it just kinda, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that kinda stunk. I'm gonna give him that one. That was kinda rough. Alright. Well, actually, we can handle this smarter. Work smarter, not harder. Woo! Okay. Almost made the same mistake twice. Oh, yeah. Okay. How am I gonna handle this? How am I gonna... No. Oh, okay. Okay. We made it through. We made it through. Woo! That was close. Okay. Don't get hit back into the pit. Don't do it. Just don't. Okay, good. Easy. Okay, now this section could get a little tricky. So you need to think a couple steps ahead for this part. Basically, the wind is just going to move you up and down in a pattern. So you have to sort of go with the wind here. Don't try to fight against it. Sort of plan out your next move. Keep moving forward. Now this wind is a little bit more frantic, and you might get a little bit panicky, but just pay attention. It blows to the right, and then it blows you straight up. So, blow into up, right, and now up, so hide under here. Now to the right, so make this jump. Now it's gonna blow up. Right. You're through. See? That wasn't so hard. Now you have this section. Right after a hard section like that, you have another hard section where you have to practice bouncing on these balls. That's kind of rough. But I believe in you. You can do it. I mean, I could do it. So, hopefully you can.
Ah, my petite blue friend. The sunset. She is beautiful, no?
Get down here and face me, you gyroscopic jester!
Oh, so rude. My crew, were they not hospitable? My ship, was it not magnificent?
I'm not here to be entertained. I must reach the Tower of Fate.
All business, no pleasure. This cough is not pleasurable. I can promise you that. All business, no pleasure. Very well then. On guard.
My horrible French accent. So, one thing I do like about all of these boss battles is that they do sort of each have a counter for Shovel Knight's shovel drop. If you notice, Polar Knight had his little thing where he would like sort of bump you up into the air with his shovel, and that would damage you if you were just jumping on his head continuously. Tinker Knight even had something where like he would try to shoot missiles off you, and they would be at like just a perfect trajectory to where if you don't take breaks from just jumping on his head, you're gonna get hit with a missile and then fall all the way down off his robot. Polar Knight is something fairly similar with his little flowy upward attack. And I hate to just call it that, but that... Oh gosh. Okay. Not even gonna bother with the bombs then. If that's the way it's gonna be that way. Oh gosh. Okay. Don't get blown into the pit like last time. You can do better than that. You can be better if you just try. If you aren't good at games, just get good, lol. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it! Do it! Okay. You can hit Propeller Knight into the pit as far as I'm aware. I don't really know what happens to him, but I'm pretty sure I've done that at some point. I'm gonna drink something.
And as we fall asleep yet again, there's Shield Knight falling in our dreams.
Save her. Well, yes, don't worry. So you might be wondering, what happens if you die in one of them? Well, I won't really bother to demonstrate for you. Oh, I might have. Basically, you just wake up. So... Oh gosh. Will he make it? Yes! Yes, he will! Alright. One last meal ticket for the boys. And... Alrighty. Now we've unlocked the Tower of Fate. And then world map music sort of changes, too. Interesting. It becomes a little bit darker in case you hadn't noticed. And by that I mean the world map music, not the background. I did realize that as I was saying that the backdrop got darker. That's not what I was referring to. The backdrop in the stage got darker. Alrighty. We can definitely get that if we try. That treasure chest. We just use the propeller. There we go. And see, you might be starting to realize just how useful this thing is. Sorry, that's gonna look really bad on the VOD. Or maybe even to you guys watching this live. Oh well. But yeah, I hope you're able to see just how useful the propeller blade is. So, there is a certain reward to doing Propeller Knight stage first. It's the fact that the rest of these stages could maybe be a little bit easier for you. And see, there we go. That's a whole bunch of loot right there. Like nearly 50,000 gold. Good grief, our pockets are full. Let's go back to the first town and become fully equipped for the final battle. Ooh, whoa! You have 10 music sheets. Magnificent. Take 500 gold for each. Good grief, that's gonna be a lot of money. Let's see here. Oh, you found the Starlit Wilds. I'll have you know, I invented a one-of-a-kind instrument that replicates the sound of crickets in a thicket. Now that I have this music sheet, I can perform it for you anytime. Just ask. It actually makes me wonder, have crickets ever been done on an NES sound chip before? And if so, or if not, did Jake Kaufman have to invent a new type of like instrument basically for the NES sound chip? That's really interesting. A meal ticket! Hand it to me! I'll get to work on my best recipe! I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less! So bon appetit and pardon the mess! That unfortunately is going to be the last time we hear this during this playthrough because I believe this is the last meal ticket we are ever going to get. And it's like a roast pig too. Drink it in chat. Don't physically drink it because, you know, it's a solid. That wouldn't end well. We do want a lot of magic, as we have pretty much every item in the game, so there's really no need not to. Most gold can really be used at this point is just either buying more gear, which we will do, or buying more magic just like this. And so that is the maximum health upgrades you can get. Nice. So let's go back here and we can get our last shovel upgrade. Oh, one last thing we can do real quick. Horns, the finest instrument, but they only really come to life in a duet. We can play a duet of horns with this guy. Just get free refills. Really nice. I don't know. I really like that detail. Wait, did I already have the shovel charge? And yeah, we can upgrade our armor, but to be honest, I more prefer the blue default Shovel Knight color. So that's what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the game, pretty much. What else is there to do? Oh yeah, I can show off one interaction with the guy, the hedgehog guy who wanted us to shovel dirt for him to prove that we were the real Shovel Knight. Are you really the Shovel Knight? Prove it by digging up this dirt. Now that we have the thing that allows us to dig up whole piles with one swing, is an extra jovial reaction for us. No way! That was unbelievable! The whole pile with one stroke? How is that even possible? You truly are a legend of digging, Shovel Knight! My hero, the Blue Burrower! Oh gosh, it's nothing. All in a day's work for Twitch's most humble streamer. But anyway, we must finally tackle The Enchantress in her Tower of Fate. Let's go. For chivalry. And the first thing we do, as always, is turn around and go to the left. But seeing as our chalices are already full and our magic and our gold is at a good rate, there's really no need for wasting the magic. And I always get hit by that guy. I always get hit by him. So I guess someday I'll learn to not do that, but that day is not today, apparently. Oh well. Another thing, I hope you guys can appreciate the music in this level too. Some really nice music here. Only I wasn't dead, I could appreciate it a little bit more. Whatever. No! Whew. Okay. Ow. Alrighty. So, at this point, I'm gonna try to go for whatever collectibles I can, but I also feel like, you know, we're close to beating the game. We might as well just go for it. That's sort of what I have in mind. If we miss a collectible, I won't cry over it. Well, no, actually, I will cry. When it comes to 2D platformers like this, I am a completionist. Especially platformers with good music. I would not be one to 100% Celeste, but because that game is ridiculous. This game seems manageable. And I think there's something up here for us. Okay, cool. Fire dropping down. I love the music to this part. So heroic. You know, this really is like the first stage to a Wily Castle. But anyway, we press on. Wonderful music aside. Oh no! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! All right. Well, now we know. Avoid the crushers because they will crush. I really do have a way with words. Oh boy. Let's see here. Ah! Oh, okay. How would I air stall that? Oh wait, I can just use the phase locket. Yeah, I feel like that. Oh well. Things you don't know until after the fact. Or you don't think about it until after the fact. Oh gosh. But yeah, you can totally just air stall with the phase locket, and it'll really save your hiney on this level in particular. With the limited floor real estate, the massive bottomless pits that this level has. It will not protect you from being crushed, so let the record state that. I did warn you, but at least we can get through some of these guys. There's actually a speedrunning achievement for this game. I think you have to beat the campaign within an hour and 30 minutes. I believe I did that at one point. And I had a lot more free time on my hands to grind that out. It's not too bad. This game is actually, like, fairly easy to beat in an hour and a half, but you just have to not die, basically. That's the real linchpin. Am I using that term correctly? I don't know. Ever since I started streaming, I realized I need to be a lot more careful to use words correctly. I don't really know if many of you guys can relate to that. It's more just like, uh-oh. Learn what words mean. Especially as a family-friendly streamer, that could backfire. But we carry on. We can bounce off this guy. For some reason, those fuzzy things that float down remind me of, like, Pokemon? Almost? Does anyone else get Pokemon-type vibes from that guy? Is it literally just me? I feel like it can't be just me. It can't be. And again, I've been wrong before. Who knows? Yep. Actually, I'm probably thinking of that one Kirby enemy who's like super cute, and then he like turns into like this one-eyed monster with like sharp teeth, and he tries to eat Kirby. What am I thinking of? Like, I don't know. Labob, if you're editing this, could you like either ask me what enemy I'm referring to and I can like pull up a picture of it for you? You can put it in the highlight reel or something like that. Oh gosh. Alrighty. It was in the Kirby game for the Wii though. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I mean, it was in a lot of Kirby games though. I just figured that would be like its most recognizable form. So anyway, there's these weird backdrops here, trying to trick us into doing something stupid. One thing you're gonna probably notice right away, oh shoot, is that there's the rain falling and there's like the soft pitter patter. And if you notice, there's something right here that's a little sus. So you notice there's rain here along the ground, making a little patter here along the ground, but uh-oh, there's a little space right here. It's because this floor doesn't actually exist until down here. It's a little optical delusion there. Made to troll ya, because we do a little trolling here. Come on. How about you? The riveting gameplay, honestly. I hope you guys are very thoroughly entertained. Anyway, moving on. Whoa! Okay, I was completely bamboozled by that lack of a platform there. Oh, and if you hated Propeller Knight, you're not gonna like the fact that some of these platforms don't exist. So be sure to pay attention to which ones do have rain on them and which ones don't, because that is the dead giveaway. But anyway, on to the next boss.
Shovel Knight! Stop this meddling and turn back now! This is your last chance. I will reach her, Black Knight, even if I have to go through you.
Black Knight, are you guarding my tower? Have you finally decided to join us? May you kneel and pledge your loyalty now.
The last time I answered to no one.
Very well. Here's a tiny taste of the power you spurned.
First I thought she just actually oofed him there. But, Black Knight! I warned you to stay away! He's gone Super Saiyan!
Here, the green ball. That's what we want. My green balls were no use. And this boss fight theme is really, really cool. The final fight with Black Knight. It's very epic. I love that he has this sort of like dark angel type appearance going on here. It's very unique. And it's really just like memorable too. And it really just goes and showcases how much stronger you've become as a player. Because it's like the first fight, but again, or like for a third time at this point. But like, you are so much stronger at this point. You've gone through so much more. And you're so much better at taking down these guys. And please don't have me say all that and then just, because that would be really funny in a sad sort of way. Please don't do this to me. Okay, cool. Woo, we just barely beat him. Had to cut it close there for, you know, entertainment purposes.
This has gone far enough. Whatever you've been trying to do, you can't reach her. Ugh, you may be right. She may already be lost. But I can't let go of hope. By now, surely you see who I'm trying to save? Oh, I do. Do you know a way to bring her back? I haven't tried anything beyond words. Her magic is so powerful. I didn't have the courage. Go! Just don't hurt her. You'll have to answer to me.
Boy, what an epic fight, and what, like, an epic rivalry. At first, as like a kid, I didn't know what they were talking about yet, but even if you don't know what they're talking about, all will be made clear by the end. Yeah, that's how this level started. I'm not even gonna pretend like that would be cut out of some sort of highlight reel, because it won't be. I'm just gonna say hi, YouTube, and be done with it. But this music, this is an epic climax for such a long journey that we've been through together. These two live streams. Sorry. I've been coughing with, without covering my cough while stream, but I feel like it's just hard to cover your cough while you're streaming. I'm not very polite when I'm sick on stream, apparently. You guys have probably guessed. I'm sorry for that. I should do better. Oh! Speaking of doing better, this gameplay that you guys are getting, are able to witness. I hope you enjoy to the uttermost. Wait. You know what to do? Propeller dagger? Brother! Dude. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. This is not going well, friend. This is probably the worst I've done on this stage in, like, actual years. Actual years! This is ridiculous. Okay. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Alright. No! You stupid rats! Get out of my way. Kindly cease to be. Please. So anyway. As I was saying. This music really does a good job setting you up for what's going to be an epic conclusion. And I feel like Mega Man music also does a really good job of that, but this song especially just, oh, you get goosebumps listening to it, or at least I do. Okay. We're finally getting some momentum here, gameplay-wise. Sonic fans be like, okay. Gotcha. You won't blow me today, sir. Alrighty. Watch out for these timed guys here. They're gonna try to get in our way, but we won't let them. Oh, that was terrible. Ooh. That was really close. I was sort of sweating bullets there for a moment, and I almost ran into spikes. Right after I was pretty much just like, yeah, the danger's done. Almost dies again. All right. Here we go. All right, if we hurry, we can get that music sheet. Boom. And switch the dust knuckles. Oh boy. Woo! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! So anyway. Nice. Woo! We just barely made that. That was a tough corner to sort of flip through. Well, we didn't really flip through. It was a tough corner to cut. That's what I'm trying to say. Whoa, whoa, okay. Okay, chill with your bad self. Chill with your bad self. Ooh! Kick nasty. Wait. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Done with that. Get the rest of my gold. Me money! The Mr. Krabs! Okay. Here we go. Oh no, not the ninjas. Jeez. Woo. Alrighty. Dang. I forgot how crazy that part was. Whew. But thankfully, I think our challenges have pretty much come to an end. So, here we are. Whoa, okay. Gosh, be that way. If I care. Alright. Here's the boss down here. Let's have at him. Oh, now this is rich. Who's this peasant in here to spoil our scrumptious supper? Hardly a surprise that you've yet again set foot where you don't belong. We should punish you. You're in deep now. We want a rematch. My new plans have no flaws! You can't win this time! A battle royale then. Marvelous! Who will go first? Oh, pass assault. More Knight first, alright! Sorry, I was trying to think of French accents for a second. I'm tired right now. It's like 9 p.m. where I live. At the time of recording. Or, I say recording, but this is a live stream. Oh boy, we're digging. Oh shoot. Well, whatever. Ta-da! Okay. We're digging on out of here. Okay. Gotcha. Boingy. Boingy. Oh boy. Here we go. Gotcha. Alright. Who's next? And, so one thing after this. After every fight in this boss gauntlet, which again is very Mega Man of them, That's their one last little Mega Man ism that they have is the boss rush. After each boss, you will get one free full health refill, which is very generous of them. But of course, you know, there's still the trouble of having to like actually do the dang thing and beat them all. All right, so there's Polar Knight down. Propeller Knight. We got a little magic too. All right, we've already got him down a decent way. But I particularly loved this reference. I always found it sort of interesting that in Mega Man you just sort of have these sort of capsules that just sort of warp you to a boss that you've already beaten. Like, there's no real explanation for, like, why they're back or why they're well again or why you have to beat them again. I guess mainly the implication is, like, either revenge or Dr. Wily forced them to. But here it's, like, a genuine surprise that you have to fight them all again. And especially in a setting like this, makes it extra comedic. And I just can't help but enjoy that a whole lot. And I wish more boss refights were like this, to where they, like, at least had a humorous backdrop for happening. That's... I'd like to say that's meta humor, but I mean, it's probably not. Uh-oh. Come here! Come on! Come and fight me! Man. Alright, King Knight's down. Who's next now? Oh, Plague Knight! Alrighty then. Alright, so Plague Knight, you mostly just hop around on his head. The battlefield is less enclosed this time, so some people, I think, might find this boss fight easier, whereas I found the Polar Knight fight, I usually find that harder in this somehow, than it is in the original boss fight. Maybe just because you have less room to run around in. I think Polar Knight is one of the only bosses that has an arena that you can walk back and forth on, and getting rid of that makes this refight here a lot more difficult. What? Plague Knight is down? See ya, sucker! Now we have Treasure Knight, and he's flooding the dining hall. Well, it's a good thing, you know, one of the only other guys left to fight here is pretty much already dead, so... Oh gosh, we're gonna get out of the way of that treasure. But yeah, I really enjoyed this refight as a kid. Like this boss, sort of like the idea of refighting bosses for this reason specifically, is that you just dropped in on them having a little club session, club dinner. It's fun. And Spectre Knight going next to last, meaning we are facing Tinker Knight last. It's very interesting. The boss order is completely random every single time, I believe. So, it is always a surprise who you're going to be fighting, and in what order during this refight. Which, you know, adds something every time you replay this game. I don't know if speedrunners have a preference for which bosses they face first. They have to do them all anyway. So I imagine they don't have much of a gripe with this. Also, they added the platform strat for when you fight Spectre Knight. I believe only for when you fight Spectre Knight. I think they're gone now. Yep, they are. And there's Tinker Knight again. Gotta love the formality that is this phase. And if you lose a life here, that's rough, buddy. I really don't know what to say to you. Not to, like, the second fight. I can sort of see that happening. But I more just mean if you lose a life at the very end of this refight to Tinker Knight's first form. Buddy. That ain't good. That's not gonna look good on your gamer resume. Alright. Alright. Now I'm gonna try to... Okay, I was gonna try to bounce on his head over and over again without touching the ground, but... I mean, that's not... Oh, that's definitely not happening now. Like, that's... Yeah. Okay. Well, I should stop showing off and actually beat him now. Try... But I really like Tinker Knight's boss fight in general. It's a cool idea. It's a great execution, actually. Oh, yeah. So, this is kind of fun. Get to see all the bosses sort of just hanging there.
Give us a hand, Shovel Knight. You wouldn't just leave us to hang here, would you?
So now we have a choice, and this is extremely Undertale. We can either just leave them behind, to just hang there forever, or we can rescue them. And as a kid, when I discovered that we could do this, I was actually just trying to just shovel the thing so that, basically I would try to shovel their fingers off so that, it would just all fall. I was just that kind of kid growing up. But, in actuality, if you shovel them, you end up just saving all of them. And you can talk to all of them, and they're friendly.
No amount of wealth is worth the heartache that awaits you. Good luck, doomed hero. I have to hand it to you. You have superior digging technique. We should share notes. My castle, my luxury, my fiefdoms, I hope I pronounced that right, the chandeliers, curse you, Shovel Knight.
I gotta...
My defeat is of no concern. The Enchantress cannot be stopped by any mere mortal.
I may not have your strength, but I am far more clever, so watch out!
Buddy, stop talking. He's so smart, he said it 3 times. How invigorating. How uplifting. If all your quests are this much fun, I should go with you.
There are substantial inadequacies in my hydraulic actuators.
Considerable iteration is warranted. He just likes using words that consist of more than 4 syllables sometimes, and I get that.
I meant what I said. You should still join us.
That's kind of wholesome in it. Okay, but, we're out of here. A job well done. And final boss to beat. This is the Tower of Fate. Time to serve up justice in spades. There's one last little room, and I don't know what this reminds me of. It's either like Castlevania with the tiling, or I feel like Mega Man sort of had a moment like this. One of the Mega Man games had a moment like this, where the blocks fly at you in a certain pattern. Maybe I might be thinking of Mario here. Am I thinking of Mario? I think I am. In any case, we fall off into the unknown. Music changes. But there is something to our left over here, if we're brave enough. Do a little bit of perilous platforming. We can get a boatload of music sheets. And might as well do it for this last time. Never mind. Not worth it. We don't have a chalice to spare, so... It's no use! In the words of Silver the Hedgehog. Let's keep going. I always really liked this music along with the the blocks that spawn in. It's really foreboding and perilous. But I believe that all of the I think that all the music sheets have been saved, that I've gotten those. I guess we'll find out in a little bit, huh? Okay. Let's go. That music shift. It's simple but effective. It really does put you a lot more on on edge for what's coming up next. I hate this cough, dude. Hate it. Okay, well, I'm not going back there again. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I feel like this is the most I've died in this section in a long time. I mean, I did that during the last stage, so I guess it's only fair I do that during this. And also, it's very iconic for me at this point, even, to just die to, like, the easiest part of, like, a final boss or a final level or something like that. At this point, I just have a reputation to keep. Alright. Cool, we're moving on. These blocks getting a little bit more perilous here. Jeez, this cough is horrible. It's making me bad at the game. Yes, I do blame the cough. Oh, brother. I might need a water break. One last little swig of Gatorade. I'll drink water if I still keep coughing. I do have my water bottle, like, right next to me. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Hopefully this means I don't die so much on the final boss, right? I mean, that clearly has to be what this means. Right? I mean, I hope you realize I'm not throwing for content when I do this. This is legitimately just me being momentarily terrible at a video game I used to play very frequently. If you can believe it or not. Right? Got all our gold back. Let's just get this over with. Alrighty. On. So we're gonna want to go very slowly. Whew. These are some scary jumps. Gosh. Oh wait, I think I'm safe at this point. Okay. This part is really, really cool. I love it. I actually just love this part. Okay, here we are. Enchantress. It's a beautiful night, isn't it? Shield Knight, come with me. Let us leave this place. How pitiful. Cling to false hope. chasing ghosts. So, have you come to slay me, knight, to avenge your beloved? Gaze into my eyes, see how fearful I am. Watch me cower as you draw your blade. This dialogue goes hard. I don't need a blade to fight evil. Shield Knight, I know you aren't lost forever. You haven't even the slightest hope of defeating me, but I won't stop you from trying, so please, let us dance together into the abyss!
Oh, Raggy! There's no ground underneath us!
Oh gosh. Okay, boom. And she's destroying the ground I walk on. Wonderful. And she's throwing fireballs at us, so now feels like a good time to save the classic Luigi line from that one episode of Mario 3. Now she's even hotter. Oh shoot, I'm freaking dead. Oh, that sucks. Oh yeah, she temporarily respawns ground. Okie dokie, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fine, then be that way. Whew. Oh, gosh. Jeez! I dislike that attack where she, like, fires from straight up. Okay. But she does rebuild some of the ground, at least, for you. And you can control where she does it, so that's helpful. Actually, also, now seems like a good time to bring up, they did make basically a Shovel Knight Smash Brothers mode for this game. You are joking! You can play as every single boss in that mode, including the Enchantress herself, which is really cool. Anyway. It's been such a long time since I've done this boss, and I'm totally gonna be using that as an excuse, so pardon me if you hate excuses, but you're gonna be hearing more than a few. I mean, you've already heard more than a few. What I more mean is that you're just like, well, get used to it. Ah. Okay, here we go. We got that. Good. Thank you. Oh gosh. One thing that makes this boss really challenging is that it really does work against your shovel drop. It's very effective at getting you to not do the easy strat you've been doing basically for the entire game. And I think that's really cool, and it's part of what makes Enchantress such a unique fight in this game! Oh my gosh. Am I gonna go down to 0 health from this, or 0 gold from this one stage? This one stage! It's gonna just rob me of everything I own. Everything I hold dear will be gone because of this stupid stage and this Enchantress. I dislike her vehemently. With vehemence. Right? No. Oh, oh. We saved those. All right. Jeez, it's a good thing she replaced so many of those blocks. Someone who wants to dance with me into the abyss. He's definitely giving me a fighting chance here. Boom shakalaka! Get out of here, Enchantress. I always thought this part was cool as a kid. That's the moment we've been waiting for! Yes, Smashmallow, you've come at the perfect time. You caught me. You can actually not catch her in this game. Did you know that? You can just let her fall and she does like a thud. And then you can just walk over to her and it's the same animation, but she's just like, you're here, or something like that. And I'm just like, you feel like such a freaking failure, bro. If only I had known, I would have come sooner. How'd you do that? I don't know. I was a kid once. I did a whole bunch of dumb things. You knew I was still there, even though it seemed hopeless. You never gave up on me.
I will never give up on you. I will follow you to the end of the world.
It appears that maybe you have.
What's happening?
Oh no, when the amulet shattered, the magic within it was released. It's already gathering. It will escape and wreak havoc on everything.
Unless we stop it.
Unless we stop it! We can destroy it for good, here and now!
But we're both weak from battle.
I've never been more ready. Come on, Shovel Knight, let's fight together, like old times! Are we gonna do a Plague of Shadows this stream? Buddy, it's 9:30 where I live. I'm planning on doing Plague of Shadows eventually, but I don't know if I can do it tonight. Might just have to follow and see what happens when we do that. Oh, but this boss theme! Let's go! I'm getting hit by freaking everything, dude. Alright. It's been so long since I've played this boss fight, but this song goes so heckin' hard. But yeah, no, I mostly played this game because it was something chat requested from me. Because most of my friends, or a couple of my friends, haven't played through this game, but really wanted to. Or they at least wanted to see how it ends. So I've been wanting to play through all 4 of these campaigns. Dang it, I just sort of beat that boss without really trying! It's over, Shovel Knight! It's over, Shovel Knight. This place is falling apart. We have to get out of here.
Let's go. I know. Oh! And Shield Knight.
Black Knight, thank goodness you're here. Shovel Knight is wounded. Take him and get outside.
Dude, her hang time is insane.
This magic is too strong. I can't hold out much longer. Dude, it's like Cliffhanger from Between the Lines.
Run! You can't deflect it! It will tear you apart!
I'm so happy I got to see you both one last time.
Shield Knight!
Go, take Shovel Knight. Save him. Promise me you'll save him. Let's go. Every team has to have the tank.
Also, GG's boys, we just beat Shovel of Hope! Woo!
Yeah, so that's it for the main Shovel Knight campaign. Well, I say the main Shovel Knight campaign, but I really mean the first one. One thing I really like about this credit sequence is that it sort of gives you a look into what happened after all the bosses, or to all the bosses after you saved the day. The rightful king returns. I love him shaking it. Travel Pond. Let the celebrations begin. I love all these characters, dude. This world just comes to life so easily in your imagination, and it's so fascinating. And, like, for those of you who haven't seen the rest of the campaigns from this game, let me just tell you, the lore only gets deeper the further and further you go in. So, if you enjoyed this world during this playthrough of Shovel of Hope, you're going to really enjoy Plague of Shadows and Spectre of Torment and King of Cards. I don't think I've beat King of Cards yet, but I mean, the other campaigns were so good, I feel like it has to be. comparable. Dang. At least Mole Knight's serving a relatively wholesome purpose. Where'd that ladder come from? I love the music to this section. It's so good. Always ready for battle. Dude, I love their little tension poses. It's very like shonen anime. Oh, I'm glad that lady fucking finally sent for someone. Yes, the music. Toys for the children. Oh, he built it at the perfect size for him, but he doesn't get to play with it. Man, and you never get to see what he looks like behind his helmet either. That one doesn't have a subtitle. That's interesting.
Safe at last. I kept my promise, Shield Knight. Rest well, Shovel Knight. Until we meet again.
So yeah, if you ever thought that that's all there was to this story, or that that's all there is left to do, no. There's actually so much more for us to do with this game. It's not even funny. We have 3 more campaigns to get through. That's part of why I'm so excited to do this Let's Play, is because I can't wait to get to experience that with you. And even in the YouTube comments section, I hope that as these hopefully get edited down to more digestible chunks to YouTube, that you guys can be able to take in the story for the first time. If this is your first time experiencing Shovel Knight is with me, I'm awesome. I'm humbled that I get to be the one to experience this journey with you. And I hope you stick with it too, because it gets way more exciting, in my opinion. But yeah, I can't wait to get into more Shovel Knight, dude. It's gonna be so good. But yeah, for the time being, well, there is one post-credit scene, all of these campaigns as far as I'm aware, which means that while they didn't do this before, Marvel did, as far as I'm aware, with the end credit scenes, I feel like they were one of the first people to do it in a video game. It sort of, I don't know, it gave you something to look forward to after the credits were done, and I can really appreciate that. So, without further ado, we can skip the credits. So let's just go ahead and do that. And yeah, that's it for Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Shovel Knight's campaign is done. I will say one thing. If you found Shovel Knight's campaign a little bit lackluster, like it wasn't quite worth all the hype, I do want to just put a little notice out there. Wait for Plague of Shadows and Spectre of Torment. I can't speak for King of Cards because I haven't beat it yet, but those two at least I know boost the story and world building up 100%. And the stories are like a lot more interesting and engaging, in my opinion. And the endings are a lot more satisfying too. But they only really make sense in the context of Shovel of Hope. So, you know, that's why we went through all this. That's why I didn't just jump straight into the good stuff. Is because you gotta get through this okay stuff first. And I mean, even Shovel of Hope is a great game. It's a great game. But like, the story doesn't get truly good, in my opinion, until the later campaigns. But that's not what we're gonna be doing tonight. I feel like that's gonna be pretty much all for me for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who stopped by today. But yeah, that's gonna be all for me for tonight. Next week, I do plan on either doing more F-Zero 99, and then maybe a little Shovel of Hope, or we'll do a little something else. I think we will do a little bit of Plague of Shadows, just so that I can wet y'all's whistle with that. But I don't want to get too far into it, or only get halfway into it, and then Mario Wonder comes out. Gosh. Dude, once Mario Wonder comes out, and, you know, it's just going to be a whole string load of Mario games, and, you know, I'm going to have to stream all those. You know I will. So, I'll be busy for a lot of that. But I hope we can at least get as much of this done as possible so that you guys can enjoy all of that. But yeah, those are sort of my plans for the next coming weeks. But yeah, as always, thanks everyone so much for watching. I'm Jack the Raccoon. I'll see you soon. Thanks again for coming out, for watching on YouTube. Feel free to follow, subscribe, do all that stuff. Stay tuned for next time. But until next time, take care. I'll see you later. Bye.